Hi, Tuesday Inspiration with Toby again. Yes, of course, this is Toby sitting right here with you as always. I'm always delighted to bring you some amazing topics just so we can grow together and possibly develop. Now, what would be the topic for today? Do you know? Okay, you might not know, so let me just go ahead to say today's topic is fix your focus. Fix your focus. Now, amidst all that is happening around the world, amidst the difficulties, unpredictable happenings, it is very easy for every one of us to lose focus. It is very, very easy for us to stop being the best version of ourselves or thinking of ourselves or thinking of ourselves as important. Now, what energy do you need when you can't deal with things anymore? What should you do if things are not going smoothly? What should you do if you can no longer see the reason why you actually started a thing? Now, if you put these questions into play, you would hear different opinions. People will tell you so many things, but the question will be, what exactly will you as a person do? Now, the simple answer to this thing will be that you need to ask yourself again, why did I start? Why did I start? What motivates me to do the things I do? What is there to lose if I stop now? What if I just stop and suddenly get into trouble? Because the moment you stop doing something, the moment you go back to where you started from, and you begin to struggle to do these things again. If you want to achieve something, you don't want to be a stumbling block to yourself. You don't want to be that person who would, start a thing and people say, I started well, but I didn't finish well. Now, do you want to finish well? I know that every human wants to finish well. So how do you finish well? You can only finish well if you're fixing your focus correctly. Now, how do you fix your focus? Fixing your focus would entail that you're gathering strength from time to time. The more you do something, the more you learn how to do other things that would make that thing to come into the best that it could possibly be. Now, so many of us want to build something and just want to build a house and start living there today. Have you seen houses that they build today and you get into it today? Yes, of course. If maybe you're trying to use some fabricated houses, like maybe you get your welder, you get some guys, aluminum guys, they also need time to fix these things together. So fixing your focus entails a lot. There's a tiny bit that is supposed to be together. Now, if you're bringing these tiny bits together, you will begin to help yourself gather strength. Now, why you're bringing this tiny bits together is because you will get to a point where you no longer see any reason why you're doing what you do. But all of these things that you've gathered together will begin to remind you to say, okay, this was when I got my first camera. When I started Tuesday Inspiration, for example, this was when I got my mic. This was when I got my lights. This was when I got this. All of this is why I bought them. This is the goal. This is the focus. This is where I'm going to. So when I begin to fix my focus, I know that yes, things might not be working for me right now. Things might not be going as smoothly as I want them to go. But the ultimate goal is, are they moving? Now, what kind of growth am I having? What kind of development am I having? What kind of growth am I having? What kind of development am I having? I have to ask myself, am I seeing things the way I'm supposed to see them? Am I doing the right things? Am I just trying my best to, engage into those things that will bring me strength? At the point where you think you want to lose your focus, ask yourself that question. Why did I start? What would I stand to gain if I lose this focus? What will I stand to gain if I stop now? Quitting is never an option. No one who has achieved something today that had to quit at any point in time. So many people have put in so many things that they tell you the time, the money they've even lost, just to ensure that they get to where they are today. You'll be amazed. So don't look at your life like, yes, you're not trying. You're trying your best to get to that desired spot. But is your best enough? You have to ask yourself that, because I can't answer that for you. But I know that your best might not be enough. You have to just fix your focus. Fixing your focus will go beyond having dreams, aspirations, It's just about gathering strength for a better tomorrow. If you have the strength for a better tomorrow, you would be that person you want to be. Now, if you focus on things that matter, like I said, when I was using the house as an analogy, you would see that if you want to build a house, you have to get some sand, some cement, some blocks, some water, just to mix them together and see how well they can stand. If you don't build the foundation properly, now it might be that, the house is very beautiful, but just one single natural disaster or just one single mistake will just happen and the whole thing will just collapse in a day. Now, if you want to build your focus, you have to gather strength, you have to build correctly. This is from Catherine Pulsifer. She said, if you focus on the possible when you experience a difficult situation, you can positively change your outlook, reduce your stress, and concentrate on achieving things that are otherwise may not have been possible. Now, forget the stress. Don't be overworking yourself. Ensure that you're doing the right thing. The work you're doing, the energy you're putting into it is to make you stand strong tomorrow, to make you have a better tomorrow. So how well are you fixing your focus? You should ask yourself that question and get to work and begin to achieve the unimaginable. Until I come your way next week, Tuesday, I still remain your favorite life coach, Oluwatobi Olarinde. Connect with me on all of my social media platforms showing on your screen. I'll see you next week, Tuesday. Have a good life. Please fix your focus. Bye.